Hello, hello. I am back again for another collective reading. Today is the 7th. Lord, January is already going. What do I have to say? As always, it's the beginning of the year. My readings that are a year in review, a year in advance are still open. Those are still open. I also have readings that are just like general. If you have questions, a 30-minute reading. Ooh, I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I'm sorry. Okay. That being said, yeah, I have general readings available now, as well as the year in review, year in advance. Those are only going to be available into the end of January. So if you are thinking about getting one, please DM me. Let me know. I had a couple people reach out last week, and I'm scheduling those. And so they are still open, technically. It's a very, very long reading. And for the price that I have them at, you're getting a really fucking good deal. But yeah, that being said, let's get into it. General message for the collective. Let's see what's going on. What's going on with the girls, the gays, and the theys? That's my audience. If you're not them, you can stay and watch. I guess it's alright. Alright, let's get into it. Asking for a collective reading for the folks who are watching this video. People who care to stay to this point. What is a message that someone needs to know, or a group of people need to know? Important for them. People that they need to be aware of, etc., etc. Situations they need to keep an eye on. Warning shots, points of reflection, anything that may be helpful or useful to them. Get a message for somebody. I have this VeggieTales song stuck in my head, but I will not sing it. Damn, everybody's going through it. Alright. Another day of doom and gloom, but such is life. Alright, well, there is some kind of frustration here with the slowness of a manifestation coming in. But the thing is, it's not like the tower moment is still being avoided. Like, whatever you're trying to avoid here, whatever like craziness, madness, like catastrophe is being like staved off, but the solution is still slow to come. Excuse me. And it's stressing you out, and it's causing you to like do things that are a little bit irrational, a little bit out of alignment, out of your interests. But you're learning. You're learning. There's like an idea or a plan that you had that you thought was going to be like something that would be equal in reward as much as you're giving. Like, this is what you thought it was going to be, right? So like you giving gifts and like people appreciating that and like getting praise and all of that stuff. But in turn, it's turned into this situation that's very like unbalanced, and very like, you're trying to pour into a cup when your cup is empty, and you're literally like trying to like, I don't think that you're aware of that your cup is empty. Like, I feel like you're like a little bit ungrounded when it comes to this thing, and like it's like you're not aware that the energy that you're putting in, you're kind of, I wouldn't say getting taken advantage of, but I will say that the things that you are putting out you're not necessarily getting back rewards in that part of your life or in other parts of your life, is what I'm getting. Like, so it's like you're giving in one portion of I'm trying to focus. You're giving in one portion of your life, and that portion of your life is not giving back. And also, like, the other parts of your life are not giving back either. Like, it's just, none of it is giving, okay? And I think that it's specific. There's a specific person who's like a little bit angry, a little bit treacherous. Maybe it's causing you to be angry or treacherous and like lash out because things are not working or things are moving slowly. There's also like a mark of impatience here as well. Again, because I think you are in power in this situation, but the results are slow, and I hate to see that. Like, it's just going slowly, and I don't think that anything bad has happened yet, but I also think the slowness is causing you to kind of like lose sight of the original plan, the original plot, right? And that's fair, like distractions and things like that come up, and it's hard to sometimes focus and stay locked in, right? But I would encourage you to do that, because I don't think that you're quite done yet. And I know that's really disappointing news to hear. And I know that's going to stress you out and cause you to like kind of wig out a little bit more. But I really need you to be strong and grounded in this, because you are in the position of power. And so you lashing out is not cute, respectfully. And I think also the things that you're giving and the people that you're giving to can't necessarily give that back yet, even though they want to, and you're giving it in good grace. So like the fact that you're like being like turning around and being like mean and like lashing out like that is just, it's not a cute look, hun. I'm sorry. It's not a cute look. I gotta be real. It's not a cute look. Please, please, please remain grounded. Remain grounded. Remain strong. Like, you are in control. So lashing out because you feel out of control because things are slow or slower than you expected is just not, it's not becoming I want to say it's not becoming of a lady, but like you don't have to be a woman. Like, it's just not very like demure. It's not very mindful. It's, like, you should be poised as the person in power. You should be poised as the person who has the gifts and has the authority to give, right? And you should be giving those gifts with peace and grace. And if you're not necessarily getting back the things that you need from them, or like other parts of your life, then you need to go and like find those and like figure that part out, versus lashing out at the things that you have been so generous about, just because it's not what you hoped doesn't mean that you have the right to be a dickhead. But I also think on a very real note, like on a less like scoldy kind of note, on a very real note, I think it's kind of caused you to pull back and isolate, and because you're shouldering the burden so much. And I just don't think that like you need to be around people, and being around people helps you like course correct your judgment a little bit. That's not to say that you need to be around people who are pissing you off, and like, like it's like take some time away. If you need to take some time away, take some time away. Get in control of your anger, or like whatever kind of like coldness, or like kind of like lashing out energy, and get grounded, and that will help. Getting grounded will help you not lash out, right? Comma, self-isolating is not helping you either. So, find people who you are on the same wavelength with, and people who respect your boundaries, and not people who, you're not on the same wavelength with, and who don't respect your boundaries. Yeah, it's complex, because it's like you have the right. I feel like there's an element here of like you have the right to be mad and unhappy. You have the right to be unhappy with what's going on. I don't want to take that away from you, because I feel like I'm being a little harsh, and I don't want to be too harsh. You do have the right to be unhappy with how this situation is going, and be stressed out about how the situation is going, and like fight about it a little bit. But at a certain point, it's like you are in the position of giving. And so if you don't want to give anymore, then that's one thing. But if you are like giving and then lashing out at people, that's another thing. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta be mindful and demure. If you can't handle it, then don't give. Or like, fill your own cup before giving back. And like try to find people who are at your level, and on your wavelength, for real. People who respect your boundaries, people who have good judgment, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. This is a different message. There's a different message out here for somebody else. For somebody else. What is this? Okay, that was that message. So I hope that resonated. I'm gonna talk about this next little tidbit here. Just fucking pile it up before I shuffle again. Okay, there's somebody here who is being discouraged from even trying to create a plan, or yeah, they're being discouraged from their like going after the things that they want, because they're either parent or somebody who is like a like guardian figure in their life, is saying that it's not a good plan and it's irrational, and they like can't really see the vision for it. Walking away from disappointment. I can't tell if this person is right though. Regardless of whether they're right, it's causing indecision, and it's causing you to hold on to shit that, like, it's like you're not surprised that. Okay. I see there's like a passion project or something that is like something that you are passionate about, that you've shouldered, and you've been kind of grinning and bearing whatever shitstorm this is, because I don't know if it's turning out exactly the way that you wanted it to. And someone's parent is it's almost like I told you so energy. Like, fuck off. I hate that shit. But it's almost like someone's parent is like, I told you, like, it wasn't a good idea. You named your plan head for your future. You should walk away from this. I'm not surprised. And treating you almost like a child. And I just, like, hate that. I hate that. I think that, energetically, a way to maybe, because it's a good idea is the thing. And the Ace of Wands is also upright. So it's just like, the Ace of Swords popped up upright. So I think it's a good idea. I just think that the movement, maybe this is the same, maybe this is related, but it didn't take off, even though you put your passion into it and you were active on it and you, like, were bold about it and you were able to, like, throw yourself into this. I don't think that it turned out necessarily the way that you wanted to. Partially because of the, like, stagnancy, indecision, like, I'm just gonna dissociate, it's fine. And so now you're kind of, like, left with the fallout of, like, listening to somebody who, like, didn't have your vision in the first place. But, like, it's not even, like, fully listening to them. It's, like, subconsciously listening to them and then, like, having that affect you and, like, kind of stagnate you in a way that, like, really fucking sucks. I don't know what it is. Go listen to Doechii. Get your energy up. What the fuck is that? Okay. Yeah. Is there a saving grace for this? Sorry if you eat my cat. He's trying to eat and I'm doing a reading. So, you're gonna have to wait, Bubba. Give me a second. Let's see. What's going on here? Let's see about the idea, the dream that somebody had that isn't moving forward. Is there any kind of solution for them? Because this is just so random and out of the blue. What's going on? A little bit of clarification on that. Something about the rainbow. I just want to hope. I just want to have hope. Can we get some hope in the room? Can we get some hope in the chat? Hi, Lexi! Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. Clarification on that last reading. Let's see. How you doing, boo? We live. Okay. Two, three. All right. Period. Come on, we got some hope in the chat. Shit. Stop listening to people who don't have your fucking vision, bitch. All right. I'm practicing grace Patience and grace. Yes. Patience and grace. That's really what it is, yo. Patience and grace. That's really what it is. Ugh, I feel that. I feel that on a spiritual level, like just being like, okay, I can sit in this. It's gonna be fine. Like calm my energy, letting the calm wash over so that it doesn't disrupt the manifestation. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. Anyways, let's get into this. As far as clarification goes, I think that the whoever this is geared towards, things you have the fucking authority, you have all the tools that you need. You need to stop fucking focusing on these other people who have bad advice for you. They mean well. I'm sure they mean well, but like master the need to like not rely on them for reassurance because they don't necessarily have what you're even looking for. So it's like you have the tools that you need, and once you have that strength behind you, like you're going to be able to like push forward in bounds and move very quickly. Like hold your own boundaries, hold your own, because like the Emperor's at the bottom of the deck, first of all, bitch. Ten of Cups is right behind it. But then, like, suddenly, it's like Nine of Swords. Oh, like, freaking out, freaking out, freaking out. You don't need to be freaking out. Don't freak out. Stay calm. Stay calm. Stay calm. That is the key. Stay calm. Because as long as you have, like, that sense of authority and sense of direction, you'll be able to keep pushing towards the things that you want. Having the stress is going to cause you to like walk away from things. So keeping centered and staying grounded in the fact that you have all the tools that you need. So keep going. You know what I mean? Don't stop. I think things will start to pick up momentum. I don't know if things will happen quickly like that. I don't think it's like snap judgment like that, but I think momentum will continue to build. Fuck off with all of these fucking fuck ass motherfucking I just hate people who like get into other people's energy and like try to like, they're not intentionally sabotaging, but what they end up doing because they want to like see the best and have the best like whatever mindset, whatever, it's like they kind of muddle in and they muddle the energy that you're trying to use to manifest. And so if you have your energetic blocks up, keep your boundaries up, change the subject when these people try to talk to you about your foundation and shit. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're walking around stupid. They're walking around dumb. Like they're saying things that like make sense for them, but don't necessarily make sense for the vision that you have. And so to hold on to that vision and hold on to like the fact that you have the tools that you need. So you don't need to be walking around listening to people who don't have that. Okay, and hold your emotional own and like be kind about it. Obviously, you don't have to be a dick about it, but like have that sense of authority for yourself because the Emperor is at the bottom of the motherfucking deck. The only people that can stress you out are the people who you allow to stress you out. And that's what I got today. I hope that everybody has a beautiful week. Closing words. Follow me on Instagram at Mystical Tarot. Follow me on YouTube at Mystical Tarot. If you're seeing this on TikTok, follow me on those platforms before the app dies. R.I.P. And this was amazing. I love y'all. Take care. Mwah.